Okay, the digital life hack, it just got better because coming up after it, hear one of the most engaging calls from my weekend show. It's called The Kim Komando Show. Yeah, funny how that works. Halloween is in the air, and if you're all about getting spooky, here are some great tech tricks to try. I'm Kim Komando for Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Accelerate your AI workload today. Take a free test drive at oracle.com/Kim. Of course, you could change your phone's ringtone to something scary, but why stop there? If you have an Amazon Echo, set up some routines in your app for a haunted vibe. Just say, Alexa, start the haunted house, and watch as your smart bulbs dim and creepy sounds start playing instantly. Do you have a smart doorbell? Some models let you upload custom videos so you could have a ghost or a ghoul appear on the screen when someone rings. How's that for a scare? You can also set up your doorbell chime to be a howl, a witch laughing, or a monster. For a classic touch, host a Halloween movie marathon. Cue up favorites like Practical Magic, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Most streaming services have Halloween sections set up. Enter to win a brand new iPhone 16 at winfromkim.com. Hey there, tech lovers and wannabes. Want to stay ahead of the game? You've got to check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So many people are loving my new and improved channel. For starters, we've got fresh how-to videos every week, like how to block those super annoying political text messages, let important calls through even in Do Not Disturb mode, and oh boy, watch out for sneaky QR codes that can actually brick your phone. It doesn't stop there. Join me for Kim Komando Today, a fun podcast where we break down the latest tech news and trends. It's like talking tech with a friend, minus all the boring stuff. You'll get the latest tips and tricks to keep you in the know and have a little fun while doing it. Plus, who doesn't love being the tech-savvy one in the crowd? So head to youtube.com/Kim Komando, hit subscribe, and make sure you never miss a new video or podcast. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And when you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando, with a K, of course. And I'll see you on the video. All right, just as I promised, here's a fantastic call for my show that you've got to hear. So, how would you define your YouTube channel to everybody?
Ooh, I would say very amateur archaeology, exploration, drone videos, hiking, something along those lines.
And so how did you come up with this idea? Because it's so unique.
Yeah, so I've been doing this for a long time. Even before I had a YouTube channel or a following on YouTube, I've been doing this for a long time, just on my own and publishing stuff on my own website. And then I kind of transitioned to YouTube, where I had only about 300 subscribers back then. And then I just kind of would say stuff like, I found this on satellite photos. But as of last year, I kind of changed that to, I found something on Google Earth, and I just kind of went with that. So that's kind of what happened the last year and a half or so since taking off, my channel's taken off.
So now walk us through the process. Do you just like throw a dart and randomly start searching somewhere on Google Earth to see if you see an old building?
Yeah, sometimes it really is like that. Sometimes I'm just like, where do I want to explore? And I have the whole Earth. I mean, I have stuff in the United States, down in Central America, over in Africa. Like I have stuff all over the place. But
wow.
My general interest is like the American Southwest. And so I'll just kind of pick an area. It really is just like that. Pick an area and then zoom in on Google Earth and just kind of go around. I can't tell you all my secrets, of course.
Fair enough.
But I just kind of zoom in and just kind of find something that looks interesting and then mark it just with like a little pin. And I have a color scale. So if it's like a yellow or green, it means it's not very interesting. But if it's like a red or a purple, that means it's like I'm 80% sure that something is there that is worth going out and exploring.
So what are like some highlights? What are some like really great things that you found that you were even astounded at it?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So one of my favorites is something I found, I think last year. It's like the circle on top of a boulder. And I knew it was something man-made because perfect circles on top of boulders just seems very unnatural to me. And so
either man or alien. It's got to be one of those two.
True. Very true. So I went out there thinking that, aliens are, man-made. And I go out there and do this long hike, and I could see it in the distance, and I could see like this little kind of line on top of this boulder. And I was like, whoa, a very straight line on top of this, kind of, jaggedy looking boulder. And I just knew there was something on top of it that was man-made. And as I got closer, I could see the little stacked rocks, which indicate to me a ruin. And then that's when I got my drone out. And that to me was just such an incredible find, because I think just the area it was in is just beautiful too. But I couldn't get up there. So it's like still a mystery, even though I flew my drone, but I couldn't get up there. And just imagining like who was up there, why they were there, and what they were doing is just it's just so exciting to me.
Have you ever found something and gotten to a place, Jeff, where you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't be here? Like it was dangerous for you to be there?
Yeah. So there's a couple times in my videos that I talk about this because it requires, usually I'm out there by myself. And so if I come to a situation like that and my gut or, those instincts are saying, don't do this, then I don't do it. And that's where the drone comes in, because it's like, we still win, we still get to kind of explore, but a personal visit is maybe too dangerous, or maybe I'm just, not feeling it right then and there.
For sure.
But there's a couple times for sure, even in my last, I think it's 2 videos ago or 3 videos ago, where I'm just like, I'm not feeling this, or maybe it was a month ago, whenever it was. But sometimes I just don't do it because I just don't feel safe or comfortable, or something seems off.
How about one of your misses? Like you see something and you're like, I know that this is a ruin. This is something ancient. And you show up and it's an abandoned 1997 Volkswagen Farfignugan.
Yeah.
With
that
a
would be
McDonald's
cool too.
cup.
Yeah, I would love to find that still. I was actually thinking about this earlier today, and I'm trying to figure out if I should make a video to kind of show the realities of this type of thing. But I thought for sure it was a ruin just because of how it was laid out. And I get up there and there's nothing there. Like there's no rocks or anything. But come to find out, this just how the cliff and the overhang was and the shadow, it looked like there's a straight edge and it turned.
And it was all shadow.
Yep, it was all shadow. So it was really just, I didn't get there and I'm like, oh.
Now, do you still make a video of that? Do you still put that miss on your YouTube channel?
I'm thinking about doing it.
Okay.
You know what? I think you should. It's kind of like, it kind of makes you human, It's
I should. Yeah.
I
think I will.
So now, do people like submit ideas for you? Like, Jeff, you ought to go here.
Yeah, I found this on Google Maps. Go check it out.
All the time. Yeah, I get so many requests and ideas and things. And I've even done some videos from those requests too. But it's mostly just my searches and finds. But I mean, every day I get something from somebody, which I'm very appreciative and very grateful to those people.
Hey, major thanks for giving me your listening time today. And if a tech question is just gnawing at you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with me. Hop on over to komando.com and hit email Kim. I read every single note. Now, in a digital world, you need to stay up to date. That's why you need my free daily newsletter. You can sign up right now over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.